Hello Libra, welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We will be doing your March monthly reading. I have already meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. And before we get into the tarot cards, I'm gonna get your overall energy. That card came out quickly, okay. And the card is Reclaim. And I feel like this is about you reclaiming your strength back, reclaiming yourself back, taking matters into your own hand. Yeah, I'm even seeing a crown on this particular card. There isn't a crown, but I'm seeing a crown. I never noticed it before. It almost looks like the top half of a star. And I feel like this is you reclaiming your throne. Like you coming back into your power and saying no. And like you are gonna be aggressive about it. Maybe not aggressive. More, that's probably the wrong word. But more of the I'm claiming myself and I'm not going to make apologies for it because this is my God-given right. And you'd be right, Libra. You would be right. I feel in the past, I don't know if it's a lot of people or a situation. I'm not really sure what your specific situation is, but I feel like you've been stripped of a certain position, and I don't mean like an actual work position, but that it could be true for some people, but your position within yourself where you were able to be very decisive at one point, or maybe you really didn't care what other people thought at one point. And I feel like you're reclaiming that back and go, no, I know who I am now. I remember who I am. I remember whose I am. And no, I have thoughts of my own. I don't care whether you like them or not. I'm not going to be disrespectful about it, but it's okay that we don't see eye to eye, and I'm okay to walk away. Because I feel like people have been putting thoughts into your mind that you have to follow suit. And what I'm seeing here is like you're refusing that. You're like, no, that's not me. I'm not following suit. I follow my way. And, you know, my way may be a path that a lot of people might not take, or it might not be the way the people that are surrounding you currently might be. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with these people. I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying that these people aren't your people, is what I'm seeing here. All right. And cards are starting to come out. I love this. Okay. All right. We're getting a total of 5 cards here, unless Spirit gives me more. And, you know, that happens sometimes. Let's see what we have here. All right, so far we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Swords upright, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's take a look at these bad boys, yeah? So your challenge for the month is dealing with the energy of being left out, is what I'm getting here with this 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Because what I'm seeing here is, let's say, like in a social setting, and I feel like this has to do with like friends or maybe possibly work, or even if like you were with a partner and maybe you're not welcomed around them anymore. In a social setting, this would be like a beginning of a friendship, and you would walk away, or any friendship really, and you would walk away and now you aren't welcome within the group because you said that you'd want to focus on yourself and you stood your ground. Or maybe you didn't say anything such as, you focus on yourself. You just stood your ground of where you stand and they don't like it. That's going to be your biggest challenge, is dealing with that energy of being left out and trying to figure out where you fit in, okay? With the Three of Wands in reverse, the positive energy you can embrace in regards to this is returning back to yourself, like who you are. I feel like you're coming back to you. And I feel like this is almost like a retreat to yourself. With the Seven of Swords, oh, look at that. We have 7 and 7. I didn't even notice that. We have 7 and 7. And 7 is a sense, what is it? A sense of completeness. Like you're getting rest. I don't know if that makes sense. Like when you complete a project and you're like, oh, that's done. Like you rest. That's a sense that I'm getting here. It's like you're working on something with these sevens here. You're working on something and it feels good. And then after it's completed, you rest and you go, I did that. That's what I'm seeing here with the sevens. All right, let's get back to the cards. The 7 of Swords here, and this is in the energies you kind of need to work with. And what I'm seeing here is that you'll have to work around these tricky energies that were in your life, and I feel like they've turned their back on you. And I feel like you have to decipher who's being two-faced and who isn't, like who's masquerading as a friend. So I feel like you have to ask yourself, like, who's a friend, who's a foe? That's, I feel, is going to be one of the energies that you have to work around with, is these people putting a smile to your face and then walking away, and you not really being sure whether they're being genuine or not. But I feel like that's going to get easier as time progresses, because I feel like you're going to start getting stronger and you're going to start deciphering who you are, what you're made of, and you're going to, and I don't know, I'm just getting the sense that all of your chakras are going to be super aligned, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing things that you weren't able to see before. And I feel that all comes down because you are taking your power back. Like you're reclaiming your power back. I'll be honest with you. All I had to do is pull out this one card, the Oracle card, and I feel like that is your entire reading. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, this is what you need to make time for. And this is really going to come down to working on yourself, like taking time to manage you. Like really manage your time and your overall energies. Manage, the time between work and play, self-care, giving to yourself, and giving, and you still having to work around these energies, right? So I feel like that is going to be what you need to make time for. Figuring that out to find the right balance between all of that. Okay? And especially balancing out your energies, specifically after being around these people masquerading as friends. And in your 5th position card here is your 8 of Swords. And this is what you should take advantage of this particular month. And really, this is about taking control of your own life. Take advantage of the freedom. Take advantage of the options that you now have in front of you, is really what this is going to come down to, because I feel like you're now able to breathe better, see better. And I just see you taking control of your life. That's really what I'm seeing here. You managing this. I'm going to get some clarifiers here. I don't know if you have Aquarius in your chart, but if you do, I would recommend taking a listen to that if you should feel so called to. They had a very similar energy. All right, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. 9 of Pentacles. Hierophant in reverse. And the Magician. All right. So the Page of Swords in reverse is clarifying the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? What this is saying is that you're walking away to start collecting some information. Clear your mind. I feel like this is just your new beginning so that you're able to clear everything is what I'm getting here. Collect your thoughts, collect the information so you know how you're going to proceed. The Sun in reverse, clarifying the 3 of Wands. I feel like you might feel a little insecure because you might be going on this path alone, but it's still the Sun. So there is still this energy about you. Even if you are feeling a bit insecure, you're still going to come out of this glowing, is what I'm getting here. The 9 of Pentacles is clarifying the 7 of Swords. Honestly, what I'm getting with this particular card is that with these people that are around you, I just feel like you're just standing there observing in almost like a half smile. This is what they're showing me. They're showing me as you're just standing there with a half smile. And I get this energy where like you have this blockage around you and you're not allowing them to penetrate your bubble. You're trying to find your comfort zone between completely shutting down and completely shutting them out is what I'm seeing here. But I feel like the more you are away from these people and the more comfortable you get, you're gonna start seeing that you are comfortable with who you are and you don't care what they say. And even though you might say right now, I don't care what they say, you're really going to live as if you don't care what they say, right? Because I could say, oh, I don't care what Joe Schmo has to say about me, but if I have to work with them, it might be a little uncomfortable, right? Which is why I see this like bubble around you, like you're protecting yourself and you're not allowing them to penetrate that. But slowly, that bubble that's around you isn't this hard shell. This hard bubble eventually turns into a glass wall where you're able to see them, but they can't quite see you. Like they see you, but they can't figure out what in the flip is happening because you are standing very confidently here. That's what I'm seeing. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I have the Hierophant in reverse. Really what I'm seeing here is that even though you have this knowledge, they don't recognize that you have this knowledge, but they know that there's something different about you. And you're not going about things the traditional way, is what I'm seeing here. Like you are just standing your own ground, doing your own thing, and people just can't figure you out. It's like you are very present, but very aloof at the same time. And you're boggling people's minds. I love this. I love this. People, I love the fact that people can't pinpoint what is happening with you. Although I am getting that people are talking, I'm hearing whispers. Nothing in the cards signify whispers, except maybe the Seven of Swords, where, it could be like lies, and lies could be spreading, but I just feel it's because I'm not really hearing lies. I just feel like there's whispers. Like, have you seen what Libra's doing? Like, what's going on with Libra? Like, what's happening? I don't understand Libra. What's going on? And that's the kind of, it's gossip for sure. I don't know if it's necessarily lies, but gossip. Honestly, I feel like it's in your favor. Then we have the Magician clarifying the Eight of Swords in reverse. Listen, once you claim your freedom and you get here and you take control of your own life, you are going to create whatever it is you want to create, my dear Libras. All I'm seeing here is you standing. I'm seeing royalty is what I'm seeing here with this particular Magician card, which I know sounds very weird. But in this particular deck, I feel like you have given so much self-love to yourself that you are standing in your own power and you're feeling regal. You're standing tall within yourself. Maybe not feeling regal, but standing regal. Like you have the appearance of regalness. Like you stand there with your back straight and your shoulders back and nothing's going to tear you down. Now, whether you feel that way or not, that's a little bit different. I know I said feel, so I apologize for that. But it's more like the way you carry yourself. All I'm seeing is confidence, just pure confidence here. And you're taking action. You not only are you taking control of your life, but I'm also seeing that you're taking action in your own life. And you're doing things that people don't expect you to do. And I'm just in love with this particular reading. This is so, so good. Whatever you have, by the way, Spirit just told me to pointed this out for me. Regal, the crown. Remember I said crown? There you go. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever it is, you feel like you're being held back from, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but whatever that is, Spirit just said you're able to do it now. There's nothing holding you back. Go do it. All right, my dear Libras, that is your reading for the month of March. I hope it resonated. I hope that you have a magnificent March. This is magical. Have an amazing rest of your month. Bye.